안녕하세요. 77튜브입니다. 이번에 할 게임은 솔리테어 스토리입니다. 이번 업데이트는 새로운 스토리인 보드게임 및 브림스톤과 4발의 토미가 생겼습니다. 그리고 화면 UI가 많이 바뀌었으며 스토리 난이도를 조절할 수가 있게 되었습니다. 코멘트 없이 스토리 위주로 편집한 영상입니다. 앞부분은 4발의 토미이고 뒷부분은 보드게임 및 브림스톤 스토리입니다. 시청해주셔서 감사합니다.
The sun burns bright in the Sonoran desert sky. Below, marching forward on the scalding sand, a legendary bounty-hunting duo is on an outlaw's trail. Johnny Two Fists and his trusty steed, Tommy Four Hooves, are on the hunt. After passing through the last town and hearing a terrible tale from the local sheriff. According to him, the diabolical bandito, La Calaca Roja, walked with 52 more solid gold-playing cards than he walked in with. Win a few games of solitaire to giddy up your way through the desert and towards the rowdiest outlaw hangout this side of the Rio Grande. Last known whereabouts of La Calaca Roja, the ace of Club Saloon. Wait here, Tommy Four Hooves says as he hitches his loyal human companion to a post outside the bar. Try not to be long, Johnny Two Fist mutters, covering his eyes as he looks at the burning sun. It's hotter than the devil's drawers out here. You'll need to take down the next few games to prove your mettle and get into the saloon. Tommy Four Hooves swings through the double doors, surveying the rowdy patrons. With a solid stride and quirked eyebrow, our hero finds a seat at the bar. Slow night? He asks the bartender, tipping his head up with a smirk. The bartender laughs as he sets an empty glass at Tommy's hooves, but our hero shakes his head. Actually, could I trouble you for a deck of cards? Tommy Four Hooves asks. The bartender raises an eyebrow. Not enough excitement in here for you, big fella? What can I say? Sometimes you just gotta make your own fun. Win a few games of solitaire to make your own fun. And see if you attract the attention of a certain bandito. What you playing there, stranger? Bony figure asks as he sidles up to our hero. Aha! The quarry took the bait. Tommy knew Laka Laka wouldn't be able to resist the sounds of a deck of cards being shuffled. Solitaire, Tommy Fourhooves answers coldly. A true gentleman's game, the bandito says with a grin. Well, by definition, no. It's a game you play against yourself. Oh, I know. Laka slaps a glittering solid gold deck onto the bar as he... Head-to-head game. See who clears it fastest. You win, you get my deck. And if you win, Tommy asks, finally looking up to level a stare against the... Laka Roja menacingly places his gun beside the gold deck. I make a new poncho out of that pretty hide, the bandito says with a... You're on, pal. You got him right where you want him. Win the next few games to claim that deck and collect this... As Johnny places his final card, a clear winner ahead of Laka, there's a distinctive click of a drawn weapon. The nice game, Cazador, Laka growls. But I know you and your partner hitched up outside. You won't take me that easily. Oh no? Tommy leans back, nodding his head at Laka's shoulder. Despite his lack of a proper throat, Laka Roja gulps hard at the sudden realization. Johnny Two Fists is there, standing proud behind the criminal, his weapon drawn and ready. You fell victim to two of the classic blunders, the masked hero announces. Never play speed solitaire against someone with 4 hooves. And never go in against an equestrian when death is on the line. Ha ha! Well, ye to the hall. You did it. You won your games, brought in your bounty, and above all, proved you're a solitaire master.
Board games and brimstone. Slumber. I don't want to play phone hunks again, Ashley, Jennifer whines. I want to contact dead celebrities on the Oracle board. The Oracle board isn't even a game, Jennifer, Ashley snaps back. Her eyes dilated from junk food and sleep deprivation. I spent all week rolling character sheets for goblins and gazebos. Goblins and gazebos is so low-tech. Nicole, why are we even playing board games when your dad had the state-of-the-art 8-bit video game system in his den? Because it's board game night! Ashley, Jennifer, and Amanda shout back at her. Okay, Nicole says, backing down. I was just saying. Win a few games of solitaire to see which board game the girls decide on. In the heat of their debate, the girls have thrown all of their games on the floor, pieces, as they bend down to pick them up. The same thought pops up in their sugar-hyped heads. We should combine all the games and play them all at once, they shout in unison. Win a few games of solitaire to give this awesome idea a whirl. As the girls pile their games together and start to play, the feeling in the room begins to slowly change. The cool blue of night shifts to red, and mysterious smoke begins to crawl across the floor. Suddenly, a flaming portal flashes open just a few inches above the mixed game boards. The girls jump back and cling to each other as they scream in terror. We summoned some sort of hunky boy demon, Nicole cries. I told you we shouldn't have cast our goblins and gazebos spells so close to the oracle board, cries Amanda, even though she totally didn't say anything earlier. Shaking off their immediate fear, our girls help each other up on their feet. They all stand tall and strong to confront their demon party crasher. Who dares summon Stud Brimstone, the Prince of Heck? You don't intimidate us, Ashley yells, acting tough. I knew we should have just played video games, Nicole mumbles. Video games? Stud Brimstone asks, his head tilting like a curious dog. What sorcery do you speak of? Aw, maybe he's not so scary. Win a few more games to see what this infernal prince is so excited for. And this is amazing! The demon squeals, furiously mashing the buttons on his joystick controller. You don't have video games in Heck? Nicole asks. Nope, just fire, Stud Brimstone replies. Alright, Nicole replies. We'll just stay here. I challenge you to 8-bit ping pong. Stud Brimstone can't hold back his excitement. You're on! Unfortunately, Nicole scores first and is immediately cast into Heck. Stud Brimstone chuckles. I love sleepovers. Who's next? Game over. You did it! You turned game night into a resounding success. And you didn't get your soul stolen. Sorry, Nicole.